Alrighty guys, we are going to go ahead and get the show on the road. Welcome back to another video right here on my Twitch live stream channel, DZPalomino. If you guys watch me on Twitch, this is pretty much the early access before it becomes available as a rerun on my YouTube channel. If you guys watch me on YouTube, welcome to the rerun, where we are getting back to playing Monopoly! Oh! And that was weird. Anyways, so for this episode, folks, we are actually going to get back to playing the classic from episode 1, playlist episode number 1, fellas. And we're going to do it with a bit of a twist. Instead of the standard board game like you see in just in any other board game that you, when playing the original Monopoly, we're going to switch it up a bit. And we are going to be changing locations, going to Canada. With that being said, folks, if you guys want to support the bottom of the screen, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Let's go ahead and play. Alright folks, our next playlist episode, Monopoly, Canada. I like my board piece, the cannon. And for this episode, folks, we will be competing against Alien, Snowmobile, and the hover bike. I almost said Hoover bike. Okay, hover bike. Let's go. Alright, let's see who goes first. It's going to be the Snowmobile going first. Snowmobile 3, Avenue de la Platique. Hover bike 9, Avenue, Connecticut. He will buy. Alright, it is my turn, fellas. 5. I will be taking the Chemin de Federidi. I will buy. Alien's turn. Oh my god. Some of these pieces sometimes. Alien rolls a 6. And it's going to buy Avenue de l'Orient. Alright, Snowmobile. Rolls a 7. Just visiting. Hover bike. Rolls an 8. And it's going to be Community's Chest. On the board it says something else. I wonder if it's in French. If I'm not mistaken, fellas, I think the top 2 languages that's spoken, English is one, the other one is French. Alright, my turn. Roll another 5. Just visiting. Alien's turn. Roll 3. Avenue, Connecticut. Snowmobile's turn. Rolls an 8. Avenue, Tennessee. Hoverbike's turn. Rolls a 6. Avenue de l'Orient. My turn. I got a 3. Alright. Avenue des États-Unis. I'll buy. Okay. Alien's turn. Rolls a 9. Avenue, Tennessee. Snowmobile. Rolls a 7. Chemin de Fer B&O. Hover bike. Rolls an 8. Avenue Virginie. He will buy. 9. Hoverbike will buy Avenue, Indiana. Okay, now that I think about it, fellas, I think this whole entire board game has been translated in French. And what can't be translated in French stays in English. Alright. I roll 9. Chance. Speeding fine. Pay 15. Whoopee. Alien's turn. 7. Alright, let's see. Snowmobile. We'll buy Avenue, Pennsylvania. Hoverbike rolls a 10, lands on Community's chest. Hoverbike rolls again because it got doubles. And lands on Tax 2. My turn. An 8. You gotta be kidding me, folks. Dang it. Alien. Rolls a 9. Oh well. Snowmobile. Rolls a 7. Lands on Avenue de la Mediterranean. You have got to be kidding me. Snowmobile already moved quick on dominating the hotels. Place Street Jacques. Alright. Yeah, might as well pay the 50 because it is early. Yep. Alright. Roll the 7. Community's chest. Hospital fees. Pay $100. Not good. Not good at all, fellas. Snowmobile. Rolls a 10. Place St. Charles. He will buy. Advance to Chemin de card went too thick. Alright, hoverbike. And we have a trade. Snowmobile traded one of his properties with hoverbike, and one gave him the pink, and the other one gave him a orange property. All right, it is my turn. I roll a 10. Avenue Ventor. I'll buy. Okay. Alien's turn. 6. Yep, 2 in, 2 out. Collect 200 from go. Pay 200 to the tax. Snowmobile's turn. Rolls a 5. Hoverbike's turn. Lands on free parking. My turn. I roll an 8. I land on Chemin de Fer Petit Réseau. I will buy. Alien. Rolls a 4. Avenue Vitamin. Snowmobile's turn. Rolls a 6. Chance. You have been elected chairman of the board. Pay the bank 50. Ooh. Okay. Hoverbike's turn. Rolling a 7. Landing on my property. Avenue Ventura. Alright, my turn. I roll an 8. Collect 2. And paid $4.50 to Snowmobile. It is looking bad already. Wow. Alien rolls a 7. Lands on Chemin de Fer, Pennsylvania. Snowmobile's turn. Rolls a 5. Avenue Ventura. That's my property. Hoverbike's turn. Rolls a 10. Doubles. Place de puck. Rolls and 6. Okay, my turn. I roll a 10. Landed on my own property. Alien's turn. 7. Chance. Get out of jail free card. Snowmobile's turn. Rolls a 5. Avenue Caroline du Nord. Snowmobile will buy. Hoverbike's turn. Rolls an 8. My turn. Doubles. School fee, pay $50. Wow. Folks, is this the worst episode I'm having so far? Okay. I roll. Avenue Atlantique. I'll buy. Boy, it is not looking good right now. All I got left is $54. Yay. Alright, we have Alien rolling an 8. Okay. We have the Snowmobile rolling a 10. Community's chest. Income tax refund, collect 20. Hoverbike's turn. Rolls a 7. Okay, Hoverbike paid 14 to Snowmobile. Alright. My turn. 7. And I land on Community's chest. More money I'm paying. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Folks, this may be the first episode where I may actually hit last place. I have had the worst luck so far with these Community's chest cards. Alright, Alien. Rolls a 6, lands on Place de Jacques. Snowmobile. Rolls a 3. Paid 50 to me. Hoverbike's turn. 9. Paid 22 to me. My turn. Whew! Roll a 9. Holiday fund matures, collect 100 bucks. Ugh. Boy. Alien. Rolls a 9. Snowmobile. Rolls a 5. Just visiting jail. Hoverbike's turn. Rolls a 7. Avenue, Pennsylvania. My turn. 7. Okay, I paid $8 to Hoverbike. Alien's turn. Rolls a 9. Alien pays 28 to Snowmobile. Snowmobile's turn. Rolls doubles. 2 4s. Gets an 8. Rolls again. Another 4. 3 and a 1. And lands on chance. Advance to nearest railroad. Hoverbike's turn. Uh-oh. Hoverbike pays $250 to Snowmobile. Wow. My turn. I roll a 9. And Avenue, Tennessee, I paid 14 to Snowmobile. Alien's turn. Rolls a 9. Boy, landing on those brown properties, huh? Wow. Alien paid $450 to Snowmobile. Right now, the one that's in the #1 spot is the Snowmobile. Incredible. Okay. What do we have here? Nope. No. So the Snowmobile offered me some cash in return for some properties I hand over. Nope. And looks like the Snowmobile is going to try to do it again. He wants one of my railroads for 255 bucks. No. Alright, my turn. 6. Avenue, Illinois. I'll buy. Alien's turn. Rolls a 6. Alien paid 8 to Hoverbike. Alright, Snowmobile 6 and pays taxes. Hoverbike's turn. 10. Duh. Jardins Marvin. That was going to be my last property to secure all the yellows. Oh well, what can you do? Alright, my turn. I roll a 7. Unfortunately, I have to auction that off. Avenue du Pacifique. So the purchase price was $300 and Snowmobile paid twice that price. $620. Or no, 600. Wow. Alien buys the electric company. I'm not... I don't know where to start as far as pronouncing that in French. Alright, Snowmobile's turn. Rolls a 5. Lands on his own property. Alright, Hoverbike rolls an 11. Lands right on go. My turn. I roll a 9. I also land on go. Let's see. Snowmobile paid 12 to Hoverbike. Hoverbike's turn. An 8. My turn. I roll doubles and go 6. I got another 6, but instead of a 3 and a 3, it's going to be a 4 and a 2. Alright. Let's see. So Alien's turn, rolls an 8. Snowmobile's turn, rolls a 7. Alright, making a deal. Snowmobile. Alright. Let's see. Snowmobile's making a deal with me. He would like to trade Avenue, Kentucky for Avenue de Estados plus 85 bucks. I give him that, you know. Reject for now. Oh, okay, so he made me another offer. He'll still give me Kentucky in exchange for Chemin de Fer reading plus 95 bucks. Okay, I'll take it. At least you can't put properties on the railroads anyways. Alright, Hoverbike goes 5, pays me 10. My turn. Alien's turn. Rolls 3. Snowmobile. He only has $1. And he gets very lucky because he's going to jail. Wow. Hoverbike. Pays 14 to Snowmobile. My turn. I also go to jail. Alien's turn. Rolls a 5. Uh-oh. Alien needs to race 18. Folks, we are not even half an hour into the game, and we already have players mortgaging properties. Alright. Moving on to Hoverbike. Rolling an 8. Landing on my property. In the yellow. My turn. I'll roll a double. See where that goes. 10. Nope. Yeah. We have Alien rolling a 9. Uh-oh. Alien needs to raise 168. Woo! Looking bad already. Snowmobile. In jail. Tries to roll doubles, no doubles. It's a 5. Hoverbike's turn. Rolls 10. Landing on chance. Advance to St. Charles Place. My turn. Go again with the doubles. 6. None. Alien's turn. Rolls a 5. Lands on a mortgaged area. Snowmobile's turn. Pays the 50. And rolls a 7. You have 1 second prize in a beauty contest. Collect $10. Hey, don't ask who got first. Just play along with the game. Alright, hoverbike lands on one of my properties and pays me. Alright. Oh boy, hoverbike needs to raise 125. Roll a double. 4. Nope, no doubles. I'm gonna have to pay. Went, 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 went. Alien rolls a 9. Community's chest. Bank error in your favor. Collect $200. You won't see that happening in reality. They'll just be like, "Hey, give us our money back." All right. Snowmobile rolls a 10. Lands on my property. Hoverbike. Chance. That's the nearest railroad. Hoverbike pays 100 to Snowmobile. My turn. Doubles. 6. With 2 3s. Alright. 7. My own property. Alien's turn. Pays me 20. Snowmobile's turn. Goes back to jail again. Dang. Hoverbike. My turn. I roll a 5. No way. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the very first playlist episode where I end up in last place. And we finished the game. Right on the half-hour mark. Yeah. This is by far my worst performance yet. But we're playing on the hardest possible difficulty that the game can offer, huh? This is the DZPalomino network anyways. Alright. I don't believe it, folks. This is actually going to be a short video. I don't believe it at all. With that being said, folks, I am your host, DZPalomino. Don't forget to support, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next board game.